Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Championship Series Midweek 17 Grand Final here on Myksta, joined by Jabbo, and this is TextBook taking on 4 Amigos. It is going to be Hardpoint Solar for map number 1. Jabbo, walk us through these two teams and your predictions leading into this match.
Well, you know, we just streaming the 4 Amigos match against TextBook, and we do have the 4th to the 3rd seed here in the Grand Finals. But, you know, prediction-wise, I'm going to have to go with the team of 4 Amigos because, as we were just watching, they played very dominant in their respawns. But TextBook went to a Game 3 as well and were fortunate enough to come out on top there. But I haven't seen them play, and you know, TextBook already getting the the opening points here. But I'm still going to stick with 4 Amigos for your prediction.
And what kind of scoreline are you thinking of?
Well, I want to say it's going to go to a map being grand final, best teams here. But I'm starting to doubt that already because this whole hardpoint, the most open hardpoint of the game, is being, you know, flawlessly taken by TextBook. As I say that, a point we're going to come in from 4 Amigos. But I don't know. I'll stay with map 3, just for the sake of me saying that first.
Alright, well, you know, we got 29-3 being your current scoreline. A minute into this game so far, we got Wolfie just picking off these kills, annihilating everyone in that B-side hard point. We are going to be, of course, having the TextBook squad now holding this one. Jazzin going to be there. He's on a 4th streak at the current stage as well. Goes for a quick reload. He's going to turn. He's going to get a couple of tags in. He's going to try and pick off that kill. The player's still looking to contest here. He's not having any luck in actually picking off these kills, but he's keeping them off that hard point, which is allowing them to get all the points that they need from this hard point. And you do see that lead still increasing. 46 points to now 4 and counting. Now is the first time that 4 Amigos are able to really get on that hard point, and once again they were able to get thrown straight off this one, leaving that entire hard point control, that first 2 hard point control, really in their favor. And it's really been a dominating start here for TextBook.
Yeah, it has. Look, 51-10 here, and you know, maybe they'll be generous enough, TextBook, to let them hold that scrap time, which they aren't. That's just going. That's 10 seconds left, unbuyable for many teams, and the rotate coming in as it looks like it's going to be in favor of 4 Amigos as it is. But as I say that, Vanish is going to drop, but don't worry, we have 2 members of 4 Amigos in there. But Wolfie pushing out, he's going to pick up a 4-piece there, right in front of us. That's a huge place there, pushing out that left side, just to pick up 4 kills there. Now that spawn is going to go to the left side again, and you know, they're going to be stacking up here on this catwalk, coming straight to him again. Can he get another one? It's another one there, and it's going to pick up a 2-piece there. Long shot's going out, but his teammate's putting in front of him. He's on a 6-kill streak there. Mike, what did we just witness here?
I can honestly say not much at my end, because I'm pretty sure I wasn't spectating Wolfie, but I am now, and that's going to be the good sign for this one, because I'm going to now see what he would be able to do, but he's going to die. So that figures, and you know, I think I'm going to avoid him for the rest of this game just to make sure that he keeps on playing well. But he was on a 7 streak at one stage as well, so you got to keep that in the back of your heads. The scrap time is going to go to TextBook, and I mean that scoring, they're able to catch up a fair amount off that factory side, but now they're going to rely on doing the same here at this car park. You're going to have one player there from the team of 4 Amigos. That player does drop though from a player coming up through the van side. Going to be checking through that bottom panels as well. He's going to get contested through that top glass, but Vanish will also drop, and you know, it wasn't really a good setup for them. Their players dropped instantly. They now TextBook are trying to come back in here. Lucky spawns though for the squad at 4 Amigos, because they're able to try and set back up straight away and continue those points on the board. Now it's under a 10-point game, and we are seeing more contention here at this car park.
Yeah, look, we just saw a slow start from the team of 4 Amigos, and Lambo picking up a nice 3-piece there with his bow. It's going to work there. Can he make a 4th? Shot's going on to Vanish, and yes, that's a 4th there. But he's on a 5 streak here in his last hard point. The assist coming in. He's going to turn around and pick up Wolfie there. He's on now a 6-kill streak, but he is going to be double-teamed and dropped by Vanish. Ooh. Cloudy Mara going to revenge him and pick up the kill onto Vanish there. But, you know, 95 to basically 60 here as the TextBook got the scraps there, but it's going to be in favor of this rotate in favor of 4 Amigos. But as I say, that Jazzin 2-piece there, and it's going to be in favor of TextBook now. And let's see if the team of 4 Amigos can push in and grab this one.
They're going to be trying to, but it does seem like they're going to be getting denied at every turn. We are currently on board with Lambo as he picks off a nice double kill. He's going to enter into that hard point. The player's going to be coming through that backside side. Now, there's going to be a play going through that glass walkway there, and he's going to be right above him. He just needs to turn down to contest him, and he will be able to pick up that kill. That was nicely done. He knew where it was going from every turn, and he's going to be looking to pick up some more kills, but his teammate gets to them first. So you see him now on a 4 streak, and he's going to be rotating back to the middle of the map with 20 seconds remaining in this hard point. And I just want to keep on board with him because he's going to be the one searching for these kills. Now his teammates are going to be helping them get there at every turn as well. There's going to be a player behind him, and he gets these tags. I thought he was about to pick up that kill, but it just wasn't meant to be, as Wolfie now will be trying to contest this half ring here, as you are going to be having now 5 minutes, halfway point here in the time limit of this hard point game go past, 125 to 63.
Look, you can see why the score is obviously drifting away in TextBook's favour, because, what, 4 minutes 50 left on the clock, and you already have Jazzin and Lambo with 25 kills, nearly each. It's varied between them. Nearly both dropping 25 kills. Got choked up in my words there watching Rampage, trying to get to this next hard point. But, it already about to drop a 30 bomb. Jazzin here, he's playing an extremely good series and, just staying up and slaying out. If you're dropping 30 kills before the 4 minute mark, then your team is obviously just going to be having crazy slaying power and going to be jumping in this hard point, and the other team obviously going to be at disadvantage for not having that many kills at the start. And that's why we saw the team of 4 Amigos at the start not having a very hot start, and obviously disadvantaged right now.
145 to 81. 1 second until we're rotating back over to the B street. We got Jazzin here on the top of this yellow side, as we are going to be having, of course, players going through the pipe room. He's going to rotate back over to check over through this glass side. His teammates there as well, so he's going to decide to rotate back, and you do see the players from 4 Amigos trying to push in and contest. Now, it doesn't seem to have been their hard point so far here on Solar, but they have been trying to put some points on the board here as they've got this control. Cloudy, though, just walks on in and without any effort whatsoever was able to pick off the kill, throw them off that hard point, and forcing 4 Amigos to really rely on a disadvantage after losing that numbers game. And, you saw them lose that hard point as well. So that's 163 and counting to 91. This isn't the game I was honestly expecting.
Yeah, me neither. I put a prediction as 3-1, and I thought that team of 4 Amigos was going to, win this one out, and the rotation coming in from TextBook, as they do hold the scrap time as well. And I remember last week in the midweek, I talked about this. If you can hold the scrap times and get the rotations, as Cloudy is going to prove me wrong, did get the rotation but didn't hold time within the rotation. If your team can do that, and as I said, with I think it was Dynasty versus I cannot think of the other team name. Noxide, it was Noxide, that's right. Noxide with Mara just the ground stopping that card and kills himself. But Noxide was rotating from this hard point to the hard point on the other side of the map and grabbing spawns while holding the scrap time, and they just dominated. And that's exactly what the team of TextBook are doing. And if they could just keep this up in the last 2 minutes, then it's obviously going to be an easy win to them.
Just have to see how things pan out here with 20 seconds remaining here in this factory side. We do have Lambo at the back picking off one, looking for the second, and Jasmine's got his back, but 10 seconds remaining, and it does seem like they all bailed out of that hard point. One player rotated back to hold this one, but they are rotating to try and set up on this car park side. Of course, that's all they need to get the overall victory for this one. 203 points to 108 as they nearly 100-point club. The 4 Amigos side. We've got Wolfie in this hard point. He's going to be looking to try and get a couple of nades over and try and stun them before they make their way over to this car park side. Unfortunately, it wasn't really meant to be. You see the kill feed just lining on up in opposite colours, and Mara tries to slide it in straight past one to go to his death. So that was okay there. Rival and Wolfie will pick off some more kills. Players dropping from both of these two sides here, but it is going to be currently 4 Amigos with this control. So far, they haven't really had too many points here overall, the team of TextBook, but they're able to once again walk in off that spawn, push on through, and get that control before 4 Amigos knows what's coming.
Yeah, I'm just staying on board with Jazzin. Look, it's becoming, I think it is mathematically impossible as to now, if I'm correct. I know you've done your homework, Mike, and you're probably thinking to yourself, yes, it's obviously mathematically impossible. But I'm just watching Jazzin here as he, I'm wanting to see him drop his 50 bomb here with the bow in hand. He's going to be push this one. He's going to pick up the first kill, maybe the second. Yes, he does. Incredible stuff there. Now 45 kills, 9 captures as well. He's going to pick up a third one there as well, but drop as I say that. And, if he drops his 50 bomb 4 kills away in 30 seconds, then, it's just going to prove it all favor of TextBook.
30 seconds remaining, 13 seconds to hit that 250 point mark. I'm really wondering, will they make it happen? Either way, you know, that is going to be the first map in this best of 5 series to go on over to the team of TextBook. And, you know, that means we are going to be seeing a search and destroy for this second map, and that search and destroy is going to be there on right, followed by a capture the flag on retreat. So you mentioned about it being a 3-1, and of course that still has enough time for it to happen there, Jabbo.
And he gets his 50 bomb. I'm sorry to cutting you off there. But
I was going to point it out the end of the game, but you know you can do it then too. That's
yeah,
fine.
I couldn't hold it. He just went on a spree, and you're going to see this in the kill cam. Jazz, and you're picking up one, then you know getting shot from behind, but he just won this 50 bomb in the last 0.7 seconds, picking up a kill onto Rampage there, and he just boosted all the 50 bomb, playing incredible for 11 captures on the leaderboard there. You know, just finished it all up.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate for Rampage seeing himself in that round in a kill cam. That's going to hurt just a little bit right there. But as you mentioned, you know, 50 kills for him, 44 for Lambo, and also 44 for Wolfie. So we had a lot of high kill scoring amounts there, the entire hard point. But we've got that search and destroy right coming up next. Don't go anywhere, because we've got more action coming up with the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Championship Series Midweek 17 Grand Final. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Championship Series Midweek 17 Grand Final Search and Destroy Riot match here between 4 Amigos and TextBook Gaming. This is, as I mentioned, Search and Destroy. It is going to be Riot, and this is map number 2 in the series. We had Hardpoint Solo go in favour there of TextBook in quite a convincing victory there. But will it be the same here for this Search and Destroy? I ask you this, Jabbo. You predicted a 3-1 earlier, and it was in favour for Amigos. Are you still sticking to that?
Yeah. No, you can't back off from a prediction.
You got to make up your mind.
I'm gonna stay with the prediction, just because I don't want to dog them out of a prediction when I can't change my mind off the first map. Though it was a dominant map, I really, you know.
Well, I mean, you said it was a dominant map, but look at the current situation. It's a 1v3. We got Rival getting taken out. That is a that's the first convincing round to TextBook as well. Has that swayed your mind?
Yeah, I was about to say, looking at the scoreboard, 1 player up remaining for Amigos. Look, alright, I didn't want to be a dog, but, you know, looking at that situation, it was not really a clean sweep. I think 1 player from TextBook died, but I'll say 3-2. Yeah, there we go. 3-2 in favour of TextBook.
So now you changed your mind. So now you're dogging the original prediction. I don't know what to think anymore. Either way, it is okay, because I'm just friendly banter right there. But Cloudy is going to be pushing over to this A side, and I know you love it. Either way, he's going to be going for this bomb plane. You do notice, of course, should be able to get this one down. His teammates did have his covered. They were able to pick off those 2 kills as well, make that 3 kills. Wolfie's going to be the last one alive. He spots one. He takes out one. There's going to be 2 players there. Pulls out the sniper rifle. He aims it up. He misses, and he's going to be rotating back over into first here. As he goes for the melee, he will be able to take him down. Left, right, good night, he says, as Mara takes out that kill. It was the one to get taken down from that kill as well. Now, did he spot one over on third? I don't know too much about that. And he's going to be right next to a player. The player's circling around him. Doesn't know what's going on. And, 14 seconds left, Wolfie. And I do believe that was Cloudy just completely ignoring each other. He's not going to bother going for that bomb defuse rather. And you are going to be seeing him just trying to go for these kills. Misses a sniper shot. That's going to be the round. That's going to be now 2-0.
Yeah, I like the play, actually, from, I think it was Cloudy, as you said. Because if he got picked off, if he went and took shots and then missed it and then got turned on, then it would have been, I think, a good viable 16 seconds remaining. And that could have put the one-on-one in jeopardy in favour of TextBook. And if he could pick up the final kill in the last 16 seconds, as, you know, that lapse of time there, he could defuse. So the Cloudy is, you know, remaining the pressure of a 2v1, not letting him get that pick was actually a good play there. But it looks like a standard A push here for the team of 4 Amigos as Wolfie, you know, I don't know what he's looking up at there, and he's going to be picked off by by Mara, who just rushed up the left side, and Rampage all the way back into spawn, a 1-on-4 situation. It was caught with his pants down.
Yeah, we are seeing these guys always putting themselves in a similar situation. They're always in a 1v3 or a 1v4. They haven't gotten numbers control in a search and destroy round this entire map, and that really is what's making them go 3-0 down. We've got Rival, Rampage, and Vanish all yet to pick up a kill as well. Wolfie, currently the more experienced player for this game in Advanced Warfare in this current team, has been able to pick off a couple of kills for himself as well. But you know, it does seem to really be reflecting, as you can see on that overall scoreline. I mean, that's not taking anything away from TextBook either. TextBook are the ones who are always forcing this situation to their favor. I mean, they're always making those round counts. They're always winning those 1v1s, winning those numbers advantages, and working their possession with this bomb as well. And you're going to be seeing the kills early off trade. Finally, we're seeing TextBook in a bad position where Cloudy is going to be the last one alive, and that was an aggressive play out of 4 Amigos. I liked it, and I don't know if TextBook overcommitted then, or if it was just a mistake out of them, but something went wrong, and you know, if they don't watch out, 4 Amigos will capitalize on it.
I was about to ask you, what do you think the team of 4 Amigos have to do to come back? And I was thinking myself that the aggression definitely has to be on point. They're playing slow, as we did, not the last round, the round before, Rampage being caught in his spawn there, last alive. But then, as you said, you know, it could have been I forgot the word you said, and didn't commit to it, over commitment, I think that's what you said, or they just, you know, 3 rounds up, they're just playing, they just lost composure. They're like, yeah, let's go for some nasty snipes or something. We're easy win there, but that's obviously, that wasn't the situation there for TextBook. They lost that round because 4 Amigos became aggressive and didn't really expect it and lost composure.
Currently, we do see kills trading across the board here. 1 player left up. Rampage gets 1. He's looking for another. Gets to the second one as well, mind you, but he can't get to the third. He did get tags on, but unfortunately, it was just a split second behind, and he did get taken down. And I mean, I definitely thought that round was a little bit of a comeback for them, but unfortunately just didn't seem to be the case. I mean, let's say from Cloudy's perspective, he was able to dash. You got a little bit of tags there from that dash, and you saw him pick off the final remnants of that kill there, taking down Rampage. So that's going to bring the overall count here to 4-1 as we advance into our next round. Round number 6, 4-1 to TextBook, and TextBook on the attack.
Yeah, look, TextBook here, you know, let's see if they don't over-rotate this and over-play out this this bomb site, which is obviously the A bomb site that they're pushed towards, and Mara playing that very aggressive, you know, role there, but he's going to be caught out by Wolfie. Wolfie, as you probably heard him, Jazz in the smoke with the a thermal melee, becoming very useful for him, and he's going to pick up the kill onto Rival. I'm pretty confident that's who it was, but Rampage, you know, coming back with that sniper on the Cloudy, now a 1-on-3 situation in favour of Jack, and he's going to be tagged up. The bomb defuse already happening, grenades coming out from Vanish, and that kill's going to be cleaned up by Rampage, and the defuse comes into play.
Yeah, and it didn't seem to be the best day for the Amelie right there in that contention. That's still going to make it 4-2. So they've got a little bit more work cut out for them here, the 4 Amigos, to really catch back up. But they're off to a little bit of a good start in making that a reality and making that something that could be successful. I mean, you look at that overall leaderboard as well. They're able to get off those donuts, pick off a couple of kills, and everything started changing from there once they could work off those numbers advantage. Now you see them mixing it up. They're going to be going over to this B side. Player's going to be there waiting for them to be able to pick off that first kill. Now, player should likely get that call out that there is multiple players pushing, because he saw 2 of them from his perspective, and now you are seeing 2 players start rotating over from the opposing team. Nade's going to be coming out all across the board here, as Wolfie needs to be cautious from that flow. You know, he's being cautious, but he doesn't really need to be from that flank. We're going to be having Cloudy and Jazzin going to be there over on. Cloudy's going to be on the mid side. You've got to have Jazzin rotating over through the third. He did spot one though, and he's going to be looking to possibly contest this, but he does have a player directly below him. He does see Wolfie though, and he's going to be going for this shot. He will be able to pick up the kill. Takes off one, looking for a second. Going to get shot in the back. Rotates straight down. Nicely done, and we'll be searching for this kill. His teammate's going to be searching for it as well. Shots do go out, and Cloudy's able to take down Vanish. So nice play there. 2v2 situation though. 25 seconds to get this defuse. They might be able to do this one if they can play their cards right.
Yeah, look, Rampage picking up the kill there onto Cloudy. Now 15 seconds left, a 1-on-1 situation. If Jasmine can find this player very quickly, and the snipe coming out, and that's it. That is the round there, unless Jasmine can get on this defuse, and it's not going to be checked by a rival, which it will be. Jasmine going to stop the defuse and run away. And yeah, you said oh, and I thought, I was confused there with who was planning and who was defusing. But no, that round is going to go to for Amigos. But I really want to point out, they were down 0-3, if I'm correct. Now 3-4. And I feel this is because they've adapted to TextBook's plays, as they're very aggressive here, as you can see, and they just run onto this bomb site. It's always a rush, as again, it's A. Why is A always the preferred bomb site? As in the Biolab series last game on Biolab, it's always, you know, so favored, but the bomb already going down by Jazz in hand. He's just going to be laying close up. This is actually a very different position that you usually see on this A bomb side. But 3v4 situation now up to full Amigos to push in.
We do have Rampage taken down. Lambo, Jazz is going to be there getting shut down as well. Cloudy and Mara. Cloudy gets taken. Mara, last alive, takes down Wolfie. Looks for a second, takes the second, looks and sees the third, goes for it. And that's going to be a reality. I don't know how exactly that third kill happened because I didn't see the tags, but we're going to see it on your round-ending kill cam. I'm going to get excited just as much. There's one, there's two. Looks for the third and goes for Rampage. Picks him off. He was already tagged. He gets the 1v3. And just like that, in the period of 3 seconds, he picks off the kill and advances his team to map point. What a pickup as well, the latest addition to TextBook.
Yeah, look, you just can't let Mara do that. If it's the grand final here, map 2, and, you know, Mara, 3 seconds you said it, and he picked up a 3-piece, a 1v3 clutch to win it, and you can't let that happen. That's slack work here from 4 Amigos, who I'm pretty sure this is a pickup team if I'm correct, but Mara is going to get punished for pushing there. It's going to be a bit of a delayed A push here for the team of 4 Amigos. Now a 2-on-4 situation as Wolfie picks up that nice snipe there. Jazin trades that back with a long range snipe as well, that thermal coming in handy at that long range. But do you think the team of 4 Amigos can come back and win this one?
I think Search shows once again one of those game types, like I said last series, that you can do it, but you need to play your cards right, and you need to do it from here. Of course, they have the numbers advantage, so they need to work on it. Now they've lost it as Vanish wasn't able to cover his teammate. Now Rival also gets shut down. Rampage takes on one, so it's a one-on-one situation, and he needs to make sure he can win this one to keep his team in this game, or in this map rather, because of course they might be able to catch back up in the series, but you don't want to risk it. The bomb is going to get picked up there by Rampage, and Rampage is going to begin that rotation over, but did he spot that player? It didn't seem like he did, and his teammates might have called it out. I think that was the case because he spots him, he gets a couple of tags, and that player is going to be looking to dash out of there, and he will. Now he needs to go for a bomb, and it does seem like they're going to be on opposite ends of the map. He's going to go for this bomb plan, of course, at 5 seconds. Player won't be able to rotate to him. Now Rampage has the advantage because now he just needs to sit and wait and defend, and Jazin needs to make this play. But look at Jazin, he's going 10-5 for his team. He's on a 2 streak already from this play, and he's going to jump straight onto this bomb site itself. Didn't quite spot Rampage there, but I think the call out might have happened out of it. He spots him, shots to go out, so Rampage is alone, but Rampage nearly, I thought he was about to lose that one, but he's able to stay strong, pick off the round, and force a round 10. This is where things get interesting because of such a high lead that TextBook had. A 1v3 from Mara, and the map still isn't theirs.
Yeah, look, Rampage going clutch for his team there, now 9-7 on the scoreboard. It's really just the players going 10-6 on 4 Amigos, and Rampage going 9-6, 9-7, sorry. So Wolfie and Rampage are going backpack modes, Rival and Vanish, 2-8, 2-7. But I don't blame them. You know, they juiced out on their last series in the respawns and the respawns in this series, and now they're just playing a bit weak on the S&Ds. But we forgive them as it's a 4-5. They're giving it a good go already. But, you know, it looks like this is going to be a very strange push here. We have Mara all by himself with the bomb at B. Vanish up there with the sniper. But the other, you know, his team all scattered around the map. You think this is a viable strategy for the team of TextBook?
Well, it opened off with Jazin having the melee. He was firing shots over to this A side, trying to be the distraction, trying to alert their attention over onto this A side. On the other end of things, you had Lambo, who was rotating around to go for a flank. He missed the shots, he got taken down. The bomb has been planted. Maro got taken in as he planted. Cloudy's now the last one alive, but he does have only 2 players left up to deal with. The bomb being planted, now he only needs to sort of watch this one. He's about to go on the flank for one as well. Rampage still managed to get out for a moment, but no, he's going to get taken down. He's going to get shot out. There you go. Now we're going to around 11 because Rival's going to be able to pick off this defuse unless his controller dies or it disconnects out of the game. But that doesn't seem to be happening. So we are going to be going to around 11, and we are going to to be seeing how this map goes down to. And I mean, I'm excited for this round 11 because this is the game I was expecting to see in a hardpoint basis. I was expecting it to be this close, go all the way to that wire, and now we're seeing that for this search and destroy. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. On the other end of things, for TextBook, and if you're a TextBook fan, you really got to be thinking, well, they only need one more round. Can they make it something? They had like over a 3-round advantage. They need to, make these opportunities count. They've got defense here as well to do so. Rival's going to be pushing aggressively here, even with the bomb in hand. Rampage will fall down first, as it is now a 4v3, but Rival's going to be circling. His teammate's going to be looking as well. He gets one. He's looking for a second as well. His teammate should have that one, and he does. 2v2 situation now. Wolfie and Rival taking on Mara and Lambo.
It looks like it's a situation of 5-5, round 11. Can't get any better than this, as we have, the two lower players of TextBook versus, the mid players, and Wolfie playing the best on his team here with 50 seconds, but Mara and Lambo had the advantage just sitting back here, and it looks like Lambo is going to be taking shots, but Wolfie going to come up top on that situation now, all up to Mara. 9 and 7 in a 1v2 situation, 40 seconds remaining, and it looks like the bomb's going to be planted on B, and he's going to be coming up to a meetup with these guys. He does see one, looks like that Colette is not going to happen, but Rival is going to see him. Shot's going to go down. Wolfie going to spot him as well, and 25 seconds,
Ooh.
The shot's going down, he's going to get the long range shot onto Wolfie.
Oh!
And he's going to pick it up, and he's going to clutch that round for TextBook Gaming. Picking up map 2 here on S&D Riot. What did we just witness? What?
Why? Why would you give him that opportunity to make something like this happen? He got the 1v3 earlier on. You know not to mess with him. And now he got the 1v2. Is this real life right now? Like, I don't know what I just saw. I don't know why I just saw it. But that is going to be TextBook now leading 2-0. And I still can't get it through my head why that was even allowed to happen. I mean, he went 11-7 at the end. 5 of those kills were in clutch plays. Clutch plays for that to happen. How does that... I mean, you saw him miss the shots. He couldn't get a shot over to that bomb carrier. So he fired a couple of bullets. Rival then jumped on. I do believe it was Rival. Jumped off that bomb. Fair enough. You then had a player jump over through third to try and contest him. That's fair enough too. He died though. The player jumped on over outside through the bomb side to try and get an angle. On that side of the map, when you're trying to shoot through, you have cars, you have dumpsters, you have every single piece of cover imaginable there to protect you. And you go into a gunfight there contesting that person, it's never going to end well. And you saw that happen there. 1v2 to win that map, to make them go 2-0 here in this best of 3 series. I'm going to leave you with that, because we're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be back soon with our Capture the Flag. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Championship Series. This is TextBook taking on 4 Amigos. I'm Myksta, joined by Jabbo, and what a search and destroy we saw. Mara able to pick off a 1v3 a little bit earlier into that map, then a 1v2 to win the map in the 11th round. Now we've got Capture the Flag, and they only needed to win one more map to secure themselves that victory here in this midweek. Jabbo, what are your thoughts on that?
Mara obviously coming up again, those plays were incredible from him in that map 11, but we're coming here to a Capture the Flag. I yet haven't casted a Capture the Flag in the semis or the finals yet, so, this is looking fairly dominant from the team TextBook already, as the kill feed lights all are blue in favor of them, and already like that flag is going to be ult here by Cloudy, and the OEs, the overextends, are going to come in from the team of Amigos. Corrected my words there. But yeah, that flag cap already coming in, and the rotations, were shut down immediately. And look, another flag cap already. Mara just putting pressure on them, making them rotate back to their flag. And, having to pick up these returns is not good already. 3 minutes 40 left on the clock here.
It isn't. I mean, that 1-0 scoreline really shows it all. Mara 6-2 at the moment as well. Sopping over to him. He's going to be over into the hotel side. Going to be contested by 1. Getting a couple of shots in. Will be able to pick off that kill. And they're going to be circling around through this turtle side as well. It is going to be the man of Jazzen to pick up this flag. Mara is going to be there to cover him. Gets stuck on the wall there, but still able to pick off the kill in the end as he rotates over for this flag. We'll be able to pick that one up, but he will get shut down. Right here, we do have, of course, that flag now returned, but it didn't really go anywhere. But it has allowed TextBook to, those players that were dead to respawn and now go push onto this offensive. And they're really just seemingly finishing what their teammates had started there in that play. He's able to run straight past two players to go into Hotel, pick off a kill, and then try to run it over to this pool side. But you can see the pressure is all on 4 Amigos here. They're not getting given any leeway to move.
Yeah, look, the pressure obviously being brought on them, as I said, and, looks like they're going to be going for a constructed push here, but Rival going to drop, and so is Rampage from Lambo's fair shot with the bows we've been seeing throughout this series. Wolfie on the other side of the map, though, picking up a 2-piece on Cloudy and Mara, and that's going to even out the, the spawns here for both teams, and it looks like, the team of Amigos, just going to have to push up. Rival trying to search this player, lurking their base here. If you can pick up that kill, then it's all set for them to run out and try and get the slide cap.
That they will be here, as we are going to be having the squad of 4 Amigos on your screen at the moment. They are going to be trying to pull pressure on TextBook. They made it as far as the pool rock side of the map before they got shut down, as Wolfie now will be looking to pick off a double kill. He does get it. Rampage picks off a single as well. This is their opportunity to answer back with a flag pickup and run. They're able to stop the opposing flag runner and return that flag as well, so it seems to be smooth sailing as long as they can get past that one player that seems to be, or 2 players now rather, that seem to be the distractions for them, and they will be able to actually pick off that capture before they fall defeated anyway. So that's going to tie up the overall scoreboard here, and it makes it 1-1, but there's 95 seconds still remaining here, and Jasmine's going to be going for a run for himself.
Yeah, look, Jasmine, if he can get this, these cuts are being taken up here, as, Cloudy had a big job there to pick up 2 people at Lambo playing stalemate with the flag carrier, and looks like that's going to be a return unless Rival has something to say about it. No, Lambo got to turn around and take him out, but that's going to be a flag cap and Rampage. Already run this flag out. Cloudy spotted that out early. But Vanish picking up his cuts, a 2-piece there. That's big stuff there as Wolfie just rotates to mid to try and get his mid cuts as well. And all like that. That's going to be a second flag cap for the team of 4 Amigos.
That it is, and I mean, from a 1-0 scoreline, we went to a 1-1. Now we're onto then a 2-1 to a 2-2, and that was really a period. Those 3 captures were really a period of just the last couple of minutes, and instead of the whole full half that we had seen that first capture in. So now we're going to be seeing TextBook going to be going for another running. Going to see if they can try and maybe make a quick return capture after that, but it doesn't seem to be the case. They will get taken down. 30 seconds still remaining in the half as we jump aboard with Cloudy at the side of the pool stairs. He will have players on his left there to contest with, but will he leave that player to go B? And it doesn't seem to be the case. He sees one, he looks for a second, but he'll get shut down by the third. And right now, 2 players down from either team, 15 seconds remaining. There isn't really going to be enough time to run one more flag in, so it's really all about picking off kills to end the half.
Yeah, I'm looking at Mara here as well, who is running streaks, and if he can get them, then that's going to be a big play, but it's capture the flag retreat. You're probably thinking, what's streaks going to do with capture the flag? It's delayed respawn. It won't have that much of an effect on it, but actually it does, and if Mara can get that, then I can say it's a guaranteed 1 flag cap. No matter what happens, it's that dominant here, especially the aerial assault drone for retreat. And if they can get that, or Mara can get that, then it's definitely a flag cap inbound.
I guess we just have to see if that can become a reality. I mean, if it can happen, or if it just will fall short once again. We are going to be seeing, though, 5 more minutes, possibly, depending on how things play out for this map, the final 5 minutes of this game play out in just a moment. And then we'll go from there, I suppose. But we are going to be having this squad from the team of TextBook. They want to end it in the next 5 minutes. They don't want to allow it to go to a map 4. They want to finish it now in a clean 3-0, assert their dominance, and then go from there.
Yeah, I'm looking at the different perks and weapon ranges that everyone's using. I saw Lambo using an SN6 rushing up that pool side at the start of that round there. Now I'm looking at Cloudy, and instead of using his blast suppressor, he's actually running hardwired. Maybe he's played this team before this, and he's like, oh guys, these guys use a lot of stuns and EMPs, so just cautious. I'm putting on hardwired just in case, and maybe that's why he's running it That's the only thing I can think of here. But I think Lambo, yeah, Lambo's still using that SN6. It's becoming a very viable weapon for him in this series. He has 2-2, and he's going to pick up another kill. Wolfie, that was actually a nice clean there, a nice clean kill there with a headshot with that weapon, and looks like he's going to keep running that one out as he's going to drop, and so is some of his teammates. And 3 minutes 30 left on the clock, 2-2. Who do you think is going to win this one, Mike?
I don't have a prediction here for this game because I honestly don't know. I don't know who will be taking this map out because it's been so close here in this capture the flag. On one end, we have TextBook who are just trying to keep that spree going to end with the whitewash. And on the other side of things, we've got 4 Amigos fighting for their literal survival here in this game. I mean, you know, they don't want to lose with second place. They want to continue with that first place. Both teams are going to be running flags to the opposite side of things, and we are going to be having Mara being a little bit risky and contesting the flag runner. He's able to return the flag in, and he's able to get that capture, stomping it into the ground, making it 3-2. 3 minutes remaining.
Yeah, Lambo, as I said, with the SN6 still running it out, he's still, you know, just slaying out, but as I say, that Custer's Curse comes into play. Rival picking up Lambo there, and he's going to be going straight aggressive for the flags. It doesn't look like there's anyone to stop him. Cloudy right next to him with his blaster presser not on, so yeah, he's going to be caught out by a Rival on that flag. You know, a bit of miscommunication there. You saw Rival look towards the flag, about to grab it and then turn away. He may have asked his teammates, yo, you guys want me to grab this and we can pull it? Where are you guys at? And then, no, don't pull it, don't pull it. Someone else says, pull it, pull it. And in regards to that, he's made the wrong decision and he's died in regards to being punished for bad communications. And I say that Wolfie, you know, puts another one through now, 3-3 here with just over 2 minutes left on the clock. It looks like it's going to be just a push from Mara to slay out some kills here, and so his TextBook teammates can come in and try and grab this flag.
3-3, 2 minutes on the clock. We do have Jazen right here just looking to pick off a couple of kills. He will get shut down, and the flag will get picked up by Wolfie in relation to that, and the entire team from TextBook have been taken down. Wolfie is going to now run this one, and it is going to be up to the player spawned up first to contest this. That is going to be Jazen, I do believe, to try and stop that. Even though Jazen was able to pick off 2 kills, he now needs to keep this one going for himself, and he actually picks off 3 in return. Actually, no, he's on a 2 streak, so he must have picked off 2, his teammate picking off 1. The flag has been dropped, though. That's going to be Mara now going to be picking this one, and he's going to need to run this one successfully and tie up this game. Player's going to be on the other end flag, though, and they need to contest that side of things. And will they be able to do it, though? They've got a player there. That player has fallen, and they need to rely on this flag to be returned. You see it having been dropped as well. Players will need to be there. Mara knows now to rotate back, but it's a little bit too late, and he needs to be cautious because the flag being returned, but instantly taken away from them with 57 seconds remaining. They got to pick off these kills and make sure they can secure this flag capture.
Yeah, look, 50 seconds on the clock here. Now, you know, all the players here in the map, all on the TextBook's flag, and you know that's not the most viable thing you want here. 40 seconds, but it looks like they're going to go for a constructed push here. 3 on the left side and 1 on the right side here, just to trip them up. And it looks like that is Mara who's on the right side there, getting the cuts. Cloudy and Mara picking up the 2-piece. The 1-2 combo, and Jazen all up to him. Wolfie is going to be on this defensive side, sitting here. If he can get this free turn, it is all over, but it's going to be a shot from behind. The shot's going out. Lambo going to drop him, and Cloudy might be able to sink this one through with 3 plays. He's going to be tagged up heavy, 10 seconds remaining on the clock, and he is going to go through, dodge the stun grenade. Now, looks like we're going to be seeing an OT.
Yeah, there's no other option. It is going to be going to an overtime, and we're going to be seeing some more action here in this capture the flag. So we've passed standard regulation play, and now we're entering into the overtime period of the map. Now what this means is we're going to be starting off the half like we did in that first half of the game, the same sides as that. And the difference in this is we're going to have a normal 5-minute countdown. However, the second a flag capture is made, that time taken to get that capture will be the time limit for the second half. So it's essentially more of a golden flag styled basis, and if they can get it quicker in that second half, then that will be the overall map as well, obviously. But you know, it really does favor the team that does get the flag capture in first, especially if you can get it in record time at the beginning of this game. They're really going to be hoping that their sides are favorable for themselves at the moment, as we do have Lambo on your screens right now getting stunned galore there, as we have kills trading as well. He won't be able to pick off that kill, and you are going to be having Mara, the last one alive from his team, but he's able to pick up the flag, and he's going to start that run, but Rival has their own flag.
Yeah, look, it looks like we've just been playing, we're playing stalemate here. His kills are going to be traded in mid. Two kills traded for each team here. Rampage going to pick up another one. It looks like that play is going to be captured. 32 seconds, as you said, record time. 32 seconds going to the second half. That's going to be how much I think the team of TextBook have 32 seconds here to cap this flag. Mike, tell me, what does the team of 4 Amigos have to do to try and win this one out?
To try and win it, they just need to hold back. They just need to just stay alive, pick off those kills, play it safe, play it controlled. And at the moment, I'm not too sure if they can really make this happen for themselves. I mean, we had one player pick up this flag there. I was going to begin that rotation. The issue there that I saw with TextBook that just lost them that map was that they tried so desperately to pick up that flag and run. They had 33 seconds to make a play, 32, 33 seconds, and they were just running past the players to run desperately for that flag pickup. Now, instead of that, they could have focused the extra 1 or 2 seconds, pick up those kills around that spawn, and then begin that rotation dead through the guts when their teammates were covering them. Instead of that, I mean, you saw Tomorrow's perspective. He slid straight past one. He knew a player was there, but he picked up the flag and he tried to turn around and run straight past him. You can't avoid your problems. You've got to go and confront them, and he got taken down because of them, and they now drop that map. That's going to make it 2-1. They're still in the series lead, but they're going to be forced to play an uplink, and that is going to be an uplink on Biolab for the next map here in this overall grand final series. And I mean, that's how we wanted to see it, right? We didn't want to see it going down in the 3-0. You did predict a 3-2 as well, so your prediction's one step closer. We're going to get taken. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back soon. Right after this is going to be an uplink on Biolab. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Championship Series Midweek 17 Grand Final. This is TextBook taking on 4 Amigos, and currently the overall scoreline is 2-1 in favour of TextBook. Now, what this means is that we're in map 4, and this is Uplink Biolab. Let's jump into the action. Jabbo, who do you want to jump on board with leading up into this map?
Well, let's come on board here with Jazen. I want to see if he's pulling out something weird at the start, as he usually has been during the series. But, you know, it looks like he's just running this ASM1 and only a trophy system as his EXO ability. You know, but he's pushing up very aggressive here in cutout, and he's going to be caught out by Rampage and Wolfie. Yeah, already taking out that ball. He picks up a kill and starts running that, and Cloudy spawning towards him at the other side of the map. But it looks like he can just sink this one for a throw, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He lunges that one far out, and yes, he's going to sink that one. 1 point already, and it's already 4 minutes 20 left on the clock.
That 1-0 scoreline though, so able to get that point. You know, they didn't want to risk that 2-pointer by running it in there. They just wanted to play it safe, go for that early point control, and they work from then. You notice the kill feed. The kill feed is just controlled by 4 Amigos right there. They've got those points of the map locked down, and they're working their way towards it as a team as well. You do see the ball being thrown and bounced back. The ball carrier will be able to generate a little bit more health there. Wolfie's going to be able to pick off a double kill. 3 players down there though from the squad of TextBook, as Vanish has this ball in hand. He's going to pass it over, but it's going to bounce slightly back. Wolfie has this one. He's going to try and dash towards it, but he will get shut down. Cloudy and his team with TextBook getting a little bit lucky there. That ball just didn't connect with the right player and bounced off the wall instead.
Yeah, look, Cloudy is just going to grab that ball, and he's going to alley-oop that to Jazz, and that's going to be 2 points there. A nice play there, and, you know, Rival picking up a 2-piece there with that tank, and that's going to be a very viable thing for him to do, and picking up a 3rd one there. I'm still choking on my words. I'm just, you know, incredible players playing right in front of me. It's just, I'm focusing way too much on these amazing plays, and Wolfie picking up a 2-piece there as well. I'm focusing too much on these plays than I am my casting, which I got to stop doing here. But Wolfie still on his massacre, picking up a 3rd one, not a 4th onto Mara. He says, no way, you're not getting that 4th kill onto me. Vanish, so going to try and put that ball out, but Lambo is there to try and intercept it, thus take him down. And are they going to run this towards it? And yeah, they are. Looks like everyone from TextBook already pushing out there. Lambo can go for the throw if he wants, but it looks like he's going to alley-oop it to Cloudy, and that's going to be another 2 points there. Again, from mistakes, the mistakes of 4 Amigos, sorry, you know, have both times resulted in point plays for TextBook.
You notice what they're doing right here, Textbook. They're passing the ball, they're throwing it all around, and they're spreading it between their team to be able to try and get these points. Now, unfortunately, they did miss that one by slightly, but Maya answers back with picking it up and going in for that capture. But yeah, we are seeing 6-1 with 2 minutes to remain in the first half. Remember, if they hit that 10-point mark, they will end the half, and that second half will go over to that time limit from the first. And I mean, they're seeming to be convincing right now. I think that's the key word. They're convincingly having a lead when the initial minute of this game did not reflect that at all. And I mean, you see the kill streaks coming out from Mara now as well. You mentioned in that capture the flag where it could be deadly. Imagine how deadly it's going to be now in the uplink.
Yeah, look, his score streak's already going to work here. It's, you know, Lambo trying to get that 2-point pick in, a bit greedy when they can just go for the throw, which it looks like that alley-oop was trying to come into play, which it not. Mara wasn't on the side of, you know, throwing that one there, and looks like he's going to try and sink that one for a 2-point play, and it's all crumbling for the team of 4 Amigos, where this could end with a minute left, and which would be a disadvantage to 4 Amigos in the remaining half, the second half. As Wolfie goes for the 2-point play with the alley-oop, but no, Mara's going to be on the receiving end of that one, and he's going to alley-oop it to Cloudy, and looks like they're going to have a free run here, and that is it. 2 points with 4 minutes 3 time to beat 1-10. Mike, do you think the team of 4 Amigos can make this a win?
It's not in their favor, and it is going to be extremely difficult for them to do so, especially since 1 minute has been shaved off that time. That being said, if a team's able to do it to you, you are able to do it to them as well. That's just how it works. You know, if you can get that advantage, you can make anything possible. And of course, I mean, it's 9 points for them to be able to make something happen. And if they can pick off that kill, if they can get that ball control, and if they can work it from there, I think they can do it. But, you know, They picked off 3 kills, and they opened up to a great start, but then they dropped 3 as well, and it really didn't help them in that regards. And you see Vanish is going to try and run this ball through over to this blue side. It gets taken down, and Textbook have control of this ball already.
Yeah, look, Lambo is playing the interceptor with the ball in hand. He's just been a very critical player on this map. For the team of Textbook there, he's been the one who just, you know, pumps the bow bullets into the members of the opposing team with the ball, sorry, the B words getting mixed up together, and it looks like that's going to be another alley-oop. Why even say it? It's just an alley-oop to alley-oop. The team chemistry for Textbook is completely for real here. They just alley-oop it. Their comms are completely on point here. But Vanish, let's see if he can do something with the ball. No, Jazzing going to shut him down, and looks like this ball is going to be run. And can they 2-point play this one again? He's going to juke out the player above him, and that's going to be... Oh no, it's going to fall just a tiny bit short and been thrown out for the reset. Yeah,
that was a little bit too close to call there from Rival and the 4 Amigos squad. It is going to be Vanish though on your screens, trying desperately to make something happen, and Mara is just going to be throwing it on the top of elbow there, so it's going to be forced to go for that long respawn, just buying as much time as they possibly could, even though I would have liked to see that 20-point mark reached in the end. They are going to be, you know, trying to focus and use that time to set up for this next play off that respawn. You know how to play it down as well, so it was the smart move to do it, but they did drop all their numbers at the same time, so it worked in sort of a backwards effect. That being said, Jazza now has taken down 2, he's hunting down the 3rd, he will get hunted though in return, but 3 players down from 4 Amigos. The ball picked up there by Lambo. 2 minutes on the clock, 12-1 being the scoreline. This is essentially a shoe-in unless a miracle happens.
Yeah, look, a minute 15 on the clock. It's coming to the point where it's going to be mathematically impossible for the team of, you know, 4 Amigos to win this one, and this, you know, kill's going to be traded here in this mid here, but, you know, Rival going to go for that throw, and I don't think that was the best situation to be put in. His teammate should have gone up a bit more bigger as Vanish, you know, getting those kills now, as he should have before to get that 2-point play, as now they're risking the mathematical win to come in play. But unless Rampage can get this 2-point play, or even a 1-point play depending on how much time there is remaining, Looks like he's going after that 1 point play, and that's going to miss, and that's going to disadvantage them a lot. We have a minute left on the clock. Mike, do you think the team here of 4 Amigos can win this one out?
I don't think it's possible to win it right now. I don't think you can get that many ball captures in by running it through that overall game. I mean, you need 5. And, okay, maybe you can cut it close to force an overtime, but with each second that dwindles by, and TextBook now having this ball control, and I'm assuming they're just about to throw it over the top of elbow, it is now mathematically impossible for them to make something happen, and that should be the series. Either way, though, I mean, you saw that ball just roll over the side of the cliff there, thrown outside the map now as well, but we are seeing 30 seconds to go, so that's basically a shoe-in. 3-1, the team of TextBook will take out 4 Amigos, and what a display there by them. 4 Amigos, like I said, you predicted the 3-2 after you saw how well TextBook were playing. I was always thinking, it was going to be a close one, but I was expecting them at 5. I was expecting it to be down to that final search and destroy decider. It just didn't seem to be the case. We had some crazy maps in there as well. That first hard point, nicely done there from the team of TextBook. Then it went over to that search and destroy where it went back and forth, and we saw Mara just completely clean up the competition and just tear everything up as he went up for a 1v3 and then a 1v2 to win the map. Then it went to that capture the flag, and that's where things sort of changed around from the other squad of 4 Amigos, because they didn't really, they were able to put a map there on the board, but it wasn't really the easiest map for them. It went down to an overtime. It was still extremely close, and then we went down to that 4th map, that uplink game, and that was where it became just once again a one-sided game type for TextBook to take out and take the overall victory.
Yeah, that it was. We just saw 2 very dominant series, and the team of TextBook coming up in the whole midweek playing at their best, and they are a very dominant team, especially with picking up Mara. They, one of the best teams, the top AM squad here, obviously proving it in this midweek. As a few accolades throughout the series. You had Lambo, I think it was, picking, or it was Jazzin. It was Jazzin picking up that 50 bomb in the hardpoint solar, and then we saw a dominant S&D game from Mara, and then we went to the capture flag retreat, where I don't think we had that many outstanding plays from TextBook, but that obviously went in favour of the team of 4 Amigos, apologies, and then we just saw that heavily dominated game by TextBook on the uplink, with the communications obviously being on point with the alley-oops, and it all spelled death there for the team of 4 Amigos. Couldn't really keep up with the team of TextBook, who have are your winners of midweek number 17.
That they are, and a big congratulations there to them, of course, for doing an excellent job in that midweek. And of course that will bring 4 Amigos for 2nd, and we also do have Abnormal for 3rd and TextBook Knockside for 4th. So TextBook Gaming is going to be a very happy organisation. 2 out of the 2 teams of theirs in the top 4 of this midweek, so they're going to be proud of that fact. And that marks the end of our production here for this competition. Of course, big shout out to Jabbo there for joining me. Follow him on Twitter at Jabbo the Hut, and also once again, congratulations to TextBook. But remember to follow our social media outlets for updates on our competitions, our broadcasts, and all that sort of stuff. You can do so on Facebook, facebook.com/CyberGamer Network, on Twitter at CGAWCS, on YouTube, youtube.com/CyberGamer.com.au, and of course on this MLG.tv page. You can have a follow button somewhere on your screen right there. Press that button and be sure to follow this to be notified on when we go live. Either way, once again, that marks the end of our production here for tonight's broadcast. I'm Myksta, joined by Jabbo, and until next time, we'll catch you later.